My dear follower, today I have brought something spectacular for everyone. What happened, I know the right to work check is very important. A new legislation has come into place that if they found any employee without right to work check, then the penalty could be maximum up to £60,000. So this is a very important issue. And also there is a nowadays lots of skilled workers, they want to work supplementary work to somewhere. So to do the supplementary work, they need to keep some documents in the file, especially the employer. So what sort of document they need? So considering all those issues, because we work based on your question, so we made something special, which is if you buy a package from us, our HR expert team will make those bundles for the employer to keep it in their system, so that if any immigration official comes up, you can show this one and you can save this money, as well as the employee for supplementary work, they could avoid the detention. Because normally what happened, the immigration officer immediately curtail their visa, cancel their visa. But if you can show those documents, it will be, it can save you. And I said, I promise you, if you get all those documents right, and if your visa cancel, we can go all the way to the High Court and get your visa sorted. So whenever I find any client, they are without those sort of documents. That's why I made this package for you. So on our website, you'll find right to work. There's a tab, and if you go to the right to work tab, there is a column. If you start now and look at this, what we created two package. One for especially for supplementary employment. You know why? Because supplementary employment requires some extra documents, whereas normal right to work check for British people, for anybody, you don't need all those things, but you need a check for example anybody. But this is supplementary employment because they are already sponsored by some other company. So for this, first we check eligible check, occupation code check, because imagine if an employer wants to recruit a person as a waiter, immediately we'll say no, you cannot, because waiter is not a skilled job. So that's why we'll check and we'll give you a result. So when the employer registered paying our £50, we'll assess the candidates. Then what we'll do the share code check on behalf of employer, and we'll give the employer this code to keep in the file. Then draft employment contract. This is one of the very important one, because this contract is not normal contract. It's like there has to be a clause where you have to say that you have to report if any change of circumstance happens with your main employer. For example, if license gets revoked or something, his duty to report to you. So the contract has to be a special one. Then draft verification letter from sponsor. This is another important one. Main sponsor has to give a letter that yes, he is working for me full time, which is another things. Then guidance, also will provide you a guidance. So this is a special bundles for the safety of employer as well as the employee who is working. And this one we keep for £20, because this one will not give you all those stuff. We'll check it for you before you recruiting anyone, so that you can avoid £60,000 fine. We will check list whether this candidate is a list A, which is settled person, or list B, which is maybe somebody's application is pending but his right to work, employer checking service, everything will do, and then we'll give a result. So what happened when you pay, our specialist HR team will contact you, get all the information, and will give you the result. And for peace of mind as an employer, you will be peace of mind that you got all the correct documents. And for the employee as well, you have peace of mind that if you have been caught, if your visa is cancelled, every document is there. So I'm sure this would help you, and it's actually from all of your question we made this happen, and I hope it would be beneficial for employer as well as employee. Thank you.